when you hit, it doesn't jump as much in the rear.
And this makes us to struggle with the brake.
Lock or you understand?
Yeah.
I was really baby the rear for the first 2 laps. Come on!
Journée quali, c'est toujours excitant.
I don't like this color.
I think everyone in the paddock's excited to see this big competition back. And you have names like Ferrari, Porsche, Peugeot.
The new Cadillac's incredible. And the first time we dropped the clutch and heard the sound, it was incredible.
We're definitely more ready than we were last year, but we know we have to be humble.
On a bumpy track, it's really, really tough.
On sait qu'on a tous les ingrédients pour, mais il va falloir les mettre ensemble.
Having the fastest race car is going to help.
John, what lake are we on here?
Lake Istapoga. It's the 5th biggest in the state. Real shallow lake, yeah.
Real shallow, but 5th biggest.
Yeah, about 27,000 acres. 10 miles across. Yeah.
That's awesome. What kind of engine you got on the back of this airboat?
Most airboats are airplane motors. You know, the air-cooled opposed cylinders.
Right.
The 4-cylinder, 6-cylinder. But I run a car motor because I do a tour, and it's cheaper to work on it.
It's got the same, small block Chevrolet V8 like my Corvette race car has.
But I love it. I love the sound.
I love it. Big displacement, big right. Power.
We get power by displacement.
America.
Yeah, that's right.
We just got finished with the Prologue test and now 2 off days. It's really nice to be able to enjoy some of the environments where we are racing. You don't get much more Florida culture than being on an airboat watching alligator. I'm very excited this year to be finally racing for an American team in an American car.
Thanks, man.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Hey, how are you? See you around. And it's locked.
Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. I'm so excited for you.
It's going well, yeah, so far?
Yeah, it's going so far, not so many troubles, so that's important to make mileage and to learn from all the systems, the car, the crew, everyone is learning.
The setup is just, it's the first time I've seen the garage. It is proper F1 standard, in my opinion, from what I can see so far here.
Like, when Ferrari is committing to doing something important, I think they know how to do it. We are looking forward to see where we are at the end of the race, because as you know, the project, the first time that the car was alive was in July, so not so many mileage but every day, every time that we are on track, we are learning so much, so that's important.
Enjoy FP2 and
See you later.
You go from the end of last season to the beginning of this season, and the difference is just astronomical. I was standing on the grid, and before, we have these markers for Hypercar pole and then LMP2 pole, and usually, there's just maximum 4 cars between them. Today, I was at pole, looking down that grid. I couldn't even see where the LMP2 marker was. And then I had to run there to get another interview, and I didn't think I'd make it in time.
You're back!
Yes, I'm back.
So nice to see you.
Yes.
You right?
Back home.
Hey, mate. You're back.
Good? Yes,
Welcome
yes.
back.
Yes, yes. 2012, I was there from the beginning. No, I was waiting for being back. Yeah.
How does it feel compared to back then?
This a lot more difficult to drive.
More difficult.
Yeah. It's less downforce, heavier. So it's a lot more technical to drive. You know, it's not so instinctive. You know, you used to go in the corners like very easy. Now you really have to fight it and put it in the right place.
Is it
You
more
brake
like a
too
GT
much.
car or?
I don't know. I never drove it.
You never drove the GT?
Not really, no. No, but also the cars are less reactive. Like they're heavier, so when they go, they go. LMP1s, they could still catch them when they go.
Compared to a GTE, I think the downforce level is not huge, a lot more, but obviously center of gravity, the weight is lower, so I think we improve the cornering speed in high speed more by the weight and the center of gravity than the downforce level being higher. And good to see also some old friends from GT, you know, we'll still be around
Yeah, you
each
still
other.
got the battles. You just stepped up one.
This was the championship that we've all been anticipating, waiting for since Bahrain, and in many ways it hasn't let us down. It's delivered, and it really feels like we're properly getting into a new golden age of sports car racing.
Car number 8 getting wheeled towards us. These have got to be the ones with the target on their back though, surely.
Yeah, but that's also how good or bad is this for them now? Like,
it's great.
I know.
This is what they've been waiting for.
Yeah, I agree.
See how much I put on the rear wing now?
Yeah,
we don't want the rear wing, it's like more and more.
Yeah, every time it's a bit bigger and bigger.
So they're trying to get as much downforce as possible now, I think. Yeah. Yeah, look at those bad boys. They're also adjustable.
I think everyone in the paddock's excited to see this big competition back when you have names like Ferrari, Porsche, Peugeot, Cadillac, all with a lot of history in endurance racing and motorsport. Obviously some new faces as well with Van Wall, Glickenhaus, who are returning from last year. There's some added pressure on us at Toyota. Obviously we've won the last few years with less competition, but we know our car, so I guess somehow we're the favourites, but I can assure you the other teams have been working hard, they've been preparing well, they've been doing a lot of testing, so we definitely don't underestimate anything, but we feel well prepared and yeah, excited to take the fight to the others.
There are 3 cars on laps right now on course to better that time. And
only 3.
And
Brendan Hartley is the first.
Oh, fuck, 31-1.
I've been waiting for this moment. Can Ferrari beat Toyota in qualifying?
Boom!
To the top.
Wow,
145.0.
Has he got something special in sector 3? Not enough.
It's okay.
Thanks.
Come on!
Antonio Fuoco, the man on pole position as Ferrari returns to top flight sports car racing for the first time in 50 years.
Well done, man! I was really babyed the rear for the first 2 laps, and then finally I...
Yeah, same.
Yeah. Oh, you paid for dinner, man! Hey, sorry. Alright, thanks for that. Honestly, I think the way I brought the tyres in, I got them ready together. I had to look after the rears big time. But...
And the option to have a cool down lap and then to push again?
I'm not convinced. I think I would have lost the peak. Yeah, that's okay. I think I would have lost the peak actually. Thank you. Hold on.
They're going for the
pressure top to bottom, and you'll be all set, okay? Have a good one.
For drivers, start of the race. So we went over the 5 car length gap. They did that last night in the top 4 drivers briefing. No passing on starts or restarts until start finish.
Did you look and see what the grid looks like?
We are, I forget the number, I think we're at 25th.
So
we're inside, and Bovey should be outside the next row up.
Okay.
The plan is to keep you in for 3 stints. Change to Nico. Nico will be in for 3 stints. Change to Nikki. Nikki will finish the race. As the heat comes up on the track, it's going to get slick, so we just need to not panic and be aware that as the track temperature comes back down for the end of the race, the car is going to come towards us.
I think we've got a great car for the race, and I'm excited to be representing Chevrolet and Corvette, the American brand, in our home race in the U.S., the only World Endurance Championship race on home soil. I think we've got a car that's capable of winning. So we're starting up front, and we'll try to grow the gap as the race goes on. But great job all week, and looking forward to the race.
What a good show. Are you confident for the race?
It will be tough.
But different.
Different. I mean, we gave it all in the quali, which means that we are there. But race is different. It's long this way. This track is tough. Yeah. We are keep humble.
I said these things have such a distinct sound. It's really cool.
Yeah, actually, I mean, it's a fan favorite, easy.
Yeah.
I have more than a fan favorite. We've gotten quite compliments from our competitors and everything else too, so that's good. But we have a cool identity to play with, and it looks good too.
We fight together, but okay.
But it's good
because
we're professional and racing, but we enjoy this moment.
I think that will be a good team.
Yeah. Thank you.
I'm looking forward.
Il y a qui sont en scrub ou en qualif, je pense en scrub, mais les autres sont plus en neuf.
Peut-être les scrubs qu'ils ont fait hier. À mon avis, c'est ça.
Là, pour le start, moi je ne mettrais pas. Tu as deux formation laps. Allez.
Lady and the fly pass.
1 or 2, and Carlo will get it for you.
It's just
ready to go racing in Sebring. And then we go. Hypercar comes of age in 2023. Number 2, Alex Lynn, the blue caddy, in between the 2 Porsches, sticks his nose in. Ooh, that's going to be tight.
box, Loic, straight to the tent.
No, that's a disaster for Peugeot. Their first full season with the 9X8, and Loic Duval being sent behind the wall. They've got major dramas after 4 laps.
Success doesn't come to those that don't work hard for things, you know. At one point, someone's always had a difficult moment, and that builds strength, builds resilience. And we're here working super hard now to achieve that result and you know, and have success. So as I said, it's a golden era. There is multiple manufacturers, there's dozens of drivers in the hypercar class with the same ambition. Not everyone's going to have that feeling, at least not this year, but if you're here and you're working, eventually several of them will, and it's special.
And Sarah Bovey comes right back at him, retakes the lead down into turn 1. This is going to be a great GT battle. Behind trouble. That's Luis Perez Companc. He just got through into 3rd place and he loses it in turn 1. The car is upside down. Let's take a look here. He just carries a little too much speed over the bumps into the tyre wall. It's a pretty low speed roll. That could be a safety car. Safety car will be scrambled here. Luis Perez Companc is fine, the Argentine driver, a real motor racing veteran, but their car is out.
L'année dernière, il n'y a rien calé.
Un gros sentiment d'injustice.
In a way, it's quite difficult because everything was perfect.
Everything was perfect. It was so fast.
And I told her she will win races.
And Ferrari into the pit lane. So with the safety car out, very early into the stint, they're going for fuel. Now don't forget, this is not a race team yet. They have tested this car since last summer. Oh, and trouble for 51 there as 50 gets released. It wasn't quite in its pit box. They weren't ready for that. Alessandro Pierguidi shakes his head. Michael Christensen defending hard against Alex Lynn. Oh, look at the Porsche over the bumps. He's lost rear tyre grip. Alex Lynn down the inside. Now, he's been chasing the Porsche all over the back of Christensen for half a dozen laps. Finally manages to thrust his way through. He's got a little bit more grip, but even the Cadillac is not looking like it's got a lot of tyre life left.
We're working on a plan. We understand the situation. We are working on a plan. You just do your best. Track position at the moment's priority.
Well, Vantor coming towards the end of the fuel stint and definitely coming towards the end of the tyre life on the Penske Porsche. And you can hear clearly he's been on the radio going, come on, give me a help here.
Hang in there, mate. Hang in there. Defend.
Lawrence Vantor clinging on to 3rd right now. Here we go again. Alex Lynn trying once more. He is tucked right up under the Porsche, sends it down the inside into turn 1. Has he overcommitted? Look at Lawrence Vantor. He's got no grip at all. Porsche skipping across the bumps. Lynn's on the inside. He's still there down into turn 2 and through he goes. He's up into 3rd place.
But by the time Carlo gets on the radio and talks to you, he goes like that.
Josh Pearson for United Autosports, the LMP2 race leader. Very slow. Lots of puzzled faces. What's going on?
One goes, one stays.
Pit stop when we come back.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, we just take one car. Spare DPS.
Can we go? Yes. Right, go.
Ben Keating finally, after nearly 3 hours, has completed his drive in the lead car in GTE Am. He's in the pits. And while they're stopped, through goes the Porsche. New leader then, Iron Dames.
Good job, buddy.
How was the car? Just both front and rear at the end of a stint, everything's a little greasy, just sliding everywhere.
Anything else?
If you have a prototype that gets you offline, you are for half a lap.
What's happened here? This is it, out of turn one. She's gone very wide onto the dirt and ripped the floor and the rear bodywork off the car. That's going to be a major drama.
You saw what happened, Jeff? I just heard she lost the bumper.
Yeah.
The back. How did she lose the bumper?
T1 on one of the runoff.
Yeah.
T1.
I had one moment in 17 and one moment in turn 1. One moment in 7, one moment in 13. It's really dirty. This is Nick, massage guy, and this is Jos. Jos is my physio magician from Belgium. We are in the lead now by 25 seconds over the 77 and the 777.
Should we leave Toyota as the only team on the lead lap?
Unbelievable.
Yeah, with only 91 laps completed. Ferrari versus Porsche. No, it's not 1965. It is 2023. This battle has been going on here for a dozen laps, but overall for 60 plus years between two of the automotive greats. The Porsche goes through. Kevin Esch gets the place. Third place car in the pits, the number 6 Porsche. Andre Lotterer will take over from Kevin Est. First Hypercar stint for Lotterer. And Porsche, Cadillac, Ferrari battling for the podium behind the lead Toyota pair.
Shit, because we lost a lot of time behind them.
Yeah, I know.
Restart, I pressed the full Cosiello and it didn't go away straight on the dash, so I thought it was not out. I pressed again, I turned it on, then again, and again. C'est vraiment un type de course différent en étant la voiture la plus rapide sur le circuit. D'habitude, on se faisait que doubler. Là, on est toujours à regarder très loin devant, essayer d'anticiper quand est-ce qu'on va arriver sur cette P2, sur ce GT. La position de conduite est très différente, beaucoup plus allongée, un cockpit fermé beaucoup plus petit, un moteur hybride. Pas mal de monde derrière nous, peut-être un petit peu plus d'ingénieurs parce que la voiture elle est un peu plus compliquée. Et voilà, il va falloir continuer d'apprendre. À chaque fois qu'on sort, on apprend quelque chose.
Lotterer on cold tyres. Behind him though, Nick Nielsen, he's up to temperature. The Ferrari stops a little earlier. Down the inside he comes, he's got the grip. Andre Lotterer never likes to give up a place. He's hanging on there, but he can't avoid running out wide in turn 1 or he'll be in the wall and out of the race. Nielsen up to 5th. On board with James Collado in Ferrari number 51. This car in 5th place, working his way through the GT class. And right in front, the LMP2 leader, the 63 car. And you can hear the hybrid drive. Ooh, little moment for Collado.
I'm struggling. There's just no grip. I don't know what's going on.
Traffic management also is completely different. We approach the GTs so quick, especially at the end of the straights, and you need to take margin, I think, because you know, especially in the first race, we're here to try and score points and not make any silly mistakes. It's super easy to do. We know where we can overtake, what to expect. I was a GT driver myself, so we know how some react and some don't. So it's a matter of taking it step by step and trying to learn, and you know, we'll be there eventually, I think.
That's Jacques Villeneuve, Indy 500 winner, runner-up at Le Mans for Peugeot in the diesel era. So a man who's got plenty of racing experience, and oh yeah, Formula 1 world champion, did we mention that as well? What a stellar career this man has had, and he's really enjoying this startup program with Van Wall. Fuel stop and driver change for the 50 car. Nick Nielsen handing back over to Antonio Fuoco. 2 hours and 20 minutes of this 8-hour race remain.
What do you like the car? What's
We always got the front, I guess. So, but what is strange is that I love the left in T7 is always the left that is locking now.
7?
Yeah, still lock the fronts a bit. But the rest was okay. Outlap is horrible.
What's new this year is the tyre warm-up procedure. We start on cold tyres, and you know, an LMH car's got a lot of horsepower. So going out of on slicks and on a bumpy track, it's really, really tough.
Alessandro Pierguidi, damage on the left rear of the Ferrari.
Going into a situation where something's gone bad for the team on track and knowing how important it is for the team and for the drivers is always a tricky one. You need to either tread carefully, you need to assess how that driver might be feeling. Already knowing James, I can quite well read him, you know, like I can see if he's approachable or not so much. And I could see today that it was okay to go up to him and ask him, but you know, the whole team were worrying. They were clearing the garage. There were people all around that garage, you know, really in front of the car, getting in the way. And you just have to understand what they're trying to do.
Let's get down to the 51 Ferrari team and hear from James Collado.
James Collado, I'm sorry to see you here, and I saw you going over to Ali and almost saying nothing you could do.
No, I think it's just one of those things.
I'm not sure entirely or understand exactly what happened, but it looked like the other Ferrari GT, maybe it was coming in the pits, and who knows, I don't know if he saw us or not, so it's unfortunate.
What's the state of your tires? Do you think you can triple? Gap behind is still the same, 5.8, 5.6. You think you can triple? If they don't change tires, we might want to keep these to keep track position.
Oh, no way.
Copy, copy.
Pit stop for the 50 Ferrari in third place. Now this car took pole position its first day in the World Endurance Championship. Can they take a podium as well? Race leader into the pits. Oh, driver change as well for the number 7. Mike Conway taking over. So making sure the driver is as fresh as possible.
You know, before like something like this, but now you just pull it like this and right. The only problem is if you push, it's okay, you can push. But once you push, the limit is not really improving. The limit is same, but it's more.
Every other team had moments where you could go, there was a penalty there, you made a mistake there, driver error there, whereas the Toyotas were just slick. You cannot afford to make any mistakes at all in your quest to try and beat Toyota, and that's what they showed the world today.
Shadows lengthening. We are heading towards the Florida evening here in Sebring. Number 50 Ferrari still in third place, clinging on to that podium, but they are still under pressure from the number 2 Cadillac. Either of the newcomers would love to start their season with a podium finish. The checkered flag is out. The 1,000 miles of Sebring 2023 is over. And it is victory for Toyota, number 7. Toyota Gazoo Racing go 1-2 here to start the season.
Great effort, everyone. Nice job.
Pole position and third place for the number 50 Ferrari. That is a good first day in Hypercar.
Thank you guys. You guys did great. Thank you so much.
Good.
So
It's a good result.
absolutely.
Yeah.
No, this is first race.
Yeah.
This is great. You guys
I would
looked
have taken
incredible.
fourth before.
Yeah.
Third would have been nicer.
I know, just one off, but no, it's all right. So
That's good. I really did good.
thank you.
Good first step.
This was awesome.
Thanks for everything.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Hello.
Phenomenal. Oh, good.
It's a good start.
That's a perfect start.
How much you beat the Cadillac in the Porsche? 2 laps. 2 laps everybody, right?
Get out the heroes here.
Man, you're getting in the car, you're the chimpanzee, huh?
Are you sick?
Thank you, man.
Fast, eh?
No, it's cool because I was just watching at you. I'm watching the TV and you just went through like in a parkour move.
Coming hot! Coming hot! Coming hot! Coming hot! Coming hot!
Thanks.
Okay.
Fire engine. We might get stuck here though. This is looking
he's
not so
moving.
easy.
He's gonna go around.
Yeah, hard to get
What happened here? Refueling. Why you have so much pit stop? You can charge everything.
Canadian!
lots of people were saying in the dry years when Toyota were here alone, pretty much, just the two of them fighting each other with no competition. People were saying, you know, I read comments, you wait till Porsche arrive, you wait till Ferrari arrive, when there's real competition, you'll see Toyota, they won't be able to win anymore. Yeah, think again. They've showed the world how to do it. They've shown these teams arriving. Yeah, you want to take the fight to us? You're going to have to think a bit harder. That's what I'll take away from this race.
Morning, Susan. Here we are. 1-2 in 12 hours of Sebring. We are very happy. We also hate to lose. So we came back today. Great race by the whole team. Perfect pit stops. Everyone did an amazing job. So very happy for the team, for you too. So thank you very much for the support and hope to see you soon.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Let's go.
One team.
Thank you. That's it. Thank you guys.